You know when you tell someone you're going to do something and then months pass by and you still haven't done the thing? Yeah, that's where we're at now. Last year, December, granted, but last year I entered, it was a free giveaway, but I was pretty much guaranteed to get something, which is the kind of giveaway I prefer. I commented on and reposted a TikToker's video. She's called Hyla Threads. I will put it here. Hyla Threads. She's doing incredibly. Like I say, it's been months since this first started. She was giving away some of her first makes. I thought, why not? It's a guaranteed win. I first messaged asking for a purple top, and while I was waiting for a response, I realised that actually I didn't want the purple top. So I was very lucky when she came back and said, purple top's been snapped up, pick something else. So we'll unwrap it together. Because look at this. Because it was for around Christmas time, she's wrapped it up like a proper little gift, which warms my heart so much. Let's unwrap this. There we go. Gorgeous little balaclava. I say little, but the amount of work that's gone into this is incredible. And she gave these stuff away for free because some of her first makes, as she said, and she said the quality wasn't good enough to sell, but she is selling now because, again, it's been a few months. So head over to her TikTok to check out all of her make. All right, I'm going to pop this on and then I'll talk about what makeup we're going to do. Okay, so this is it on. Slightly too big for me, so I've pinned it here, especially for the makeup look that I want to create. I'm going to take this off pretty shortly because I don't think you can hear me too well. But before I do, I'm just going to mark the bits that you can see. Balaclava's off, very warm under there, good quality. This line is the barrier of colourful play. So under here, I'm just going to do a normal base, but I'll probably leave that till last. I'm going to grab my face paint palette. Well loved. So I've mixed this colour up for the base layer and I'm going to fill in this entire space. Just worried about filling the space to begin with. We'll sort out opacity later. If you're using a sponge with face paint, make sure it has face paint on it before you touch any face paint or it will just take it all up. And don't push too hard. I'm going to mix up a slightly darker blue just to bring some depth back to my face. So this is the blue. So to blend, I'm going between paintbrush with dark blue, sponge with dark blue, and then a sponge that I top up with white each time I go in, just to sort of try and get the two to play together quite nicely. It just takes a bit of patience to go in, build up the layers, get it to where you actually want it to be. The base of this is feeling very similar to the base of how I do my Snow Queen. Last time I did a Snow Queen makeup look was over a year ago now, and I actually am feeling that my skill level has gone up a little bit. This is much easier to create and I'm getting much more definition and dimension. So yeah, I'm really excited to see the end. And I haven't even told you guys what we're really doing yet. It's a surprise. Just before setting, I'm going to grab this sparkly blue here. To begin with, I'm just going to use it like a glittery eyeshadow. Yeah, I'm going to take some translucent powder, set this all quickly. My giant fluffy brush to reinforce the contour. Going in with my sampler palette, I'm going to take it on a fluffy brush. I'm going to take some translucent powder and just soften the edges of all that. And then for my blue space palette, I'm just taking this blue anywhere I didn't take the contour blue. Okay, I have rehydrated. So now I'm going to take some glitter. Island and Barbados are the two I'm using, the first two blues. So I'm going to take Barbados on my finger. It's the slightly darker of the two. I'm going to press that into my lid, wipe my finger up, and I'm going to take Island and pop that on the inner corner of my eye. Good, drag it down as well. Nice and sparkly. I'm going to take a little bit more and just glitz myself up a little bit. It's giving almost a wet look effect. I love it. Okay, embellishment time. Finally tell you what we're doing. So I have lots of pressed flowers. I have plenty of different colours, but of course today we're going to focus on these blues. I also have these organza butterflies in a variety of colours, so I think I won't just stick to the blues with them. So yeah, I'm just going to get to sticking these on my face. In this pack there are some giant leaves, so I think I will try and position those quite nicely. We'll see. I want it to look like a butterfly's haven, you know? So yeah, let's go. I grabbed myself some new glue. Yeah, I quite like that. this is where we're at so far. I'll be back when I'm nearly done, I suppose. Okay, I think this is a good stopping point for the foliage. I've picked out some butterflies. Ooh. Last time I did a makeup look with foliage on my face, I got a YouTube comment that told me it looked like purple lurgy. So hopefully this time goes better. But yeah, let's stick some butterflies on my face. I'm hoping that eyelash glue will be enough to hold these on because the only heavy part is the like diamonds in the middle. If not, I do have liquid latex. Eyelash glue is not strong enough. Liquid latex it is. The issue with using liquid latex is it doesn't dry clear like the eyelash glue, so I have to be a lot more careful where I place it. We'll see how this goes. There we go. That's stuck on there. Okay. Sorry if you can hear anything from downstairs. People are home now. It's taken all day to do this look. My camera is charged and I've finished adding all the butterflies. I did my base as well, and I also finished my lips off camera. Let me grab what I used. I lined my lips with this pink crayon from Primark we used in the look just before this one, and then I filled in with a matte lipstick, and that was just so the shimmers had something to stick to. I couldn't use glossy because of the balaclava, you see. Shimmers, I used this one, and then I used a little bit of this one, and I also used some pink in the center. Let me struggle to get the balaclava on and we'll see it all together. You'll see, hopefully, the vision come to life. There we go. That's with the balaclava on, sort of situated nicely. I'll probably play with it a little bit more before taking some pictures. Just going to add a couple of butterflies around the edge. I'll be back once I've done that. There we go. Not too many, just a couple to add some intrigue around the edge. And this is the look. The whole idea is looking through a window into a butterfly haven. I've wanted to do this look for so long and I'm so glad it turned out kind of how I imagined. I love it. Anyway, I'm going to go take a couple pictures and yeah, that's that.